Hey all, Nicholas stepping back here again for part 3 of my 60 question questionnaire. Question 23. Are Australians being treated as if they're in the military due to the consignment of the conventional title Mr, Miss, etc.? Page 516 of the Australian Government Styles Manual 6th edition 2002 tells us that the conventional titles get treated the same as the lowest military rank aboard a ship. So if you look at your doctor forms, your settling forms, you go to court, you claim to be Mr. or Mrs. Smith. So you're claiming to be aboard their corporate ship as an Australian citizen. Question 24. Are all legal, lawful binding documents written in accordance with the Australian Styles Manual 6th edition? Can anyone show me in the Australian Styles Manual where they're allowed to use all uppercase wording in their sentences? Question 25. Are all legal, lawful binding documents written in accordance with the English Styles Manual? Question 26. If you change the name of the Commonwealth Government to that of the Australian Government without following the correct procedures by way of referendums, which is section 128 of our Commonwealth of Australia Constitution 1900 UK, is that not an attempt to overthrow the Commonwealth Government of Australia? Question 27. What date was the last Act passed by the Parliament of the Commonwealth of Australia? Question 28. How can the Australian Government change our Commonwealth Government Department without referendum? Again, section 128. Question 29. What date did Australia receive royal assent to change from the Great Seal of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland? Question 30. How does one amend and alter our Commonwealth Acts without following the Commonwealth Statutory Rules 1901 to 1956 and the our Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1900 UK and its letters patent 1900 UK? Question 31. Are you a man, which includes both male and female, or are you a person, which is a corporate entity, a legal fiction, spiritually, physically non-existent entity? Question 32. Are you aware that the Commonwealth of Australia is under administration by a foreign power where the laws of armed conflict apply, usufruct, the 1907 Hague Convention, if you've ever read that, and a lot of principles are followed on from the 1863 Labour Code? Question 33. Is the Australian Defence Force today the exact same Commonwealth entity as it was at World War I without Anzacs? Well, in one of my previous videos I showed you the Anzac badge, which displayed the raised crown, which is our proper legitimate de jure imperial crown. And if you look at the Australian Defence Force today, they sit under the St Edward's crown, which is the crown with dipped arches, just like I showed you on the Tasmanian Police Force badge. Question 33. Is the Australian Defence Force in sorry, a bit of a mistake there with that one. Question 34, sorry. Why have Commonwealth Government offices been privatised, thus making them legally separate from the Commonwealth? There's a legal maxim which states that public offices cannot be corporatised or privatised, sold off to third parties, corporations to operate for profit. Question 35. Are you of the Commonwealth of Australia? So are you a Commonwealth national who stands under our Commonwealth Constitution, or are you an Australian citizen aboard the Australian Government's corporate citizenship? Question 36. Does the Australian Government, state territory governments, local governments, Australian Federal Police, politicians, lawyers, state territory police forces, courts, prison system serve in the best interests of the Australian people, or do they prefer to disregard our rights and our Commonwealth of Australia Constitution 1900 UK in the pursuit of gaining profits due to our ignorance? Question 37. Are Australians being treated as if they are wards of the state and debt-bonded slaves to the International Monetary Fund? Question 38. Did the 1930 Geneva Convention suspend our Commonwealth of Australia Constitution 1900 UK? Question 39. Driver's licence and automobile registration a lawful requirement to hold if one travels privately from point A to point B without acting in commerce, carrying consigned goods in their automobile. Question 40. Are Australians lawfully required to pay council rates and taxes? That'll be all, folks, for part 3 of my 60 question questionnaire, and stick around for a part 4 and possibly a part 5.